Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we delve into the wonders of the natural world and explore the intricate relationships between our planet's incredible ecosystems. I'm your host, David, and I'm thrilled to have you join me on this journey of discovery. As we step out into the great outdoors today, we're met with a stark reminder of the challenges facing our planet. The United Kingdom is experiencing one of its worst wildfire seasons on record, with devastating consequences for entire ecosystems. The sheer scale of these fires is breathtaking and heartbreaking. In Wales, a 1,600-hectare fire has ravaged Abergwyn's Common, a site of special scientific interest and a breeding habitat for the rare golden plover. This majestic bird may now be lost to the area entirely. As we wander through the charred landscape, it's clear that whole ecosystems have been decimated. The impacts on wildlife are widespread, with birds' nests, insects, amphibians and reptiles all scorched by fire. The loss of surface vegetation leaves peat bogs vulnerable to erosion and further risk of fire and carbon loss. In some areas, the damage will take hundreds of years to recover from. The statistics are staggering. In South Wales, the fire service has responded to 445 wildfire callouts so far this year, a 1,200% increase compared to the same period last year. The National Trust is working tirelessly to adapt its landscapes, making areas wetter and boggier to create natural fire breaks. But it's clear that urgent government action is needed to help mitigate and adapt to these climate risks. As we reflect on the devastation caused by these wildfires, we're reminded of the delicate balance of our ecosystems. The small heath butterflies, rove beetles, skylarks, and peregrine falcons that call these areas home are all interconnected, each playing a vital role in the web of life. It's a stark reminder that the climate and nature crisis is upon us, and it's imperative that we take action to protect our planet. As we continue on our nature walk, we'll explore more stories from the front lines of conservation, highlighting the challenges and successes of those working to preserve our natural world. We'll delve into the fascinating world of wildlife behavior, exploring the intricate relationships between species and their habitats, and we'll examine the latest research on climate change, discussing the implications for our planet and the steps we can take to mitigate its effects. But for now, let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty and resilience of nature. Even in the face of adversity, there is always hope. The natural world has a way of inspiring us, of reminding us of our place within the larger ecosystem. As we move forward on our journey, let's carry this sense of wonder and awe with us, using it to fuel our passion for conservation and our commitment to protecting the planet. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David. As we continue our journey through the natural world, we're going to explore a fascinating and often overlooked topic: the ways in which human activities have made non-human animals sick. Our story today is inspired by the book The Elephant in the Room by Liz Calaffer, which delves into the intricate relationships between humans, animals, and disease. As we walk through the gates of Edinburgh's Royal Botanic Garden, we're reminded to cleanse our souls on disinfecting mats, a simple yet crucial measure to prevent the spread of diseases among the garden's 730 species. But this ritualistic cleaning is not just a practical act, it's also a poignant reminder of our interconnectedness with the natural world. The sign that reads "Cleanse your souls" takes on a deeper meaning when we consider the far-reaching consequences of human actions on animal health. Calaffer's book takes us on a journey through the shadow history of human innovation, revealing the calamitous price that trade, exchange, and intensive farming have exacted on animals ranging from frogs to ferrets. We're familiar with zoonotic diseases like HIV and COVID, which jump from wildlife to humans, but we often overlook how our actions have facilitated the spread of disease in the other direction. Habitat destruction, migration, domestication, and intensive farming have all played a role in the devastating outbreaks that have ravaged animal populations. The evil quartet of species extinction, habitat destruction, introduced species, overkill, and secondary extinctions has been well documented, but Khalifa argues that disease should be added to this list as a major driver of population collapse. Through meticulous research and genetic analysis, scientists have reconstructed the histories of diseases and identified the human actions that contributed to their spread. One striking example is the introduction of a canary-like bird to Hawaii, which may have brought with it the avian pox that decimated the native bird population. Another remarkable case is the discovery of a founder dog, the first dog to suffer from Sticker's sarcoma, a sexually transmitted cancer, which lived in Siberia between 4,000 and 8,500 years ago. The fact that this ancient creature's living cells still exist today is a testament to the complex and often surprising ways in which disease can persist across time and species. Khalifa's narrative is both heartbreaking and illuminating, as she explores the decline of amphibians due to a chytrid fungus that affects their skin. For these creatures, skin is not just a barrier, it's also an organ that takes in oxygen and water, making it essential for their survival. The conservation efforts underway to protect imperiled species, from vaccinating monk seals to creating saunas to kill the fungus, are inspiring, but they also raise fundamental questions about our relationship with the natural world. As we reflect on Khalifa's book, we're reminded that our own health is inextricably linked to the health of the ecosystems around us. The sign at the Royal Botanic Garden takes on a new meaning. It's not just an invitation to cleanse ourselves of bacteria, but also to recognize the interconnectedness of human and animal well-being. As we pause to consider the implications of Khalifa's work, we're left with a profound question. Can we shift our ethics and outlook to prioritize prevention over intervention? Can we find ways to regulate the pet trade, reduce habitat destruction, and promote more sustainable practices that benefit both humans and animals? These are questions we'll continue to explore on Nature Walk. For now, let's take a moment to appreciate the intricate web of life that binds us to the natural world. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David. As we conclude our journey through the natural world today, I'd like to take you on a fascinating exploration of one of Britain's most treasured and ancient landscapes, the humble hedgerow. These intricate networks of shrubs, trees, and wildflowers have been woven into the fabric of our countryside for millennia, providing a haven for wildlife and a testament to the country's rich history. As we delve into the world of hedgerows, we find ourselves in the picturesque landscape of Dartmoor, where ancient stone walls, adorned with bearded lichens, mosses, and liverworts, stand as sentinels of a bygone era. It's here that we meet Megan Gimber, a key habitats officer at the People's Trust for Endangered Species, who shares with us the importance of these natural wonders. Ancient hedges have ancient things, she says, highlighting the unique biodiversity that thrives within these ecosystems. Hedgerows, it seems, are the unsung heroes of our countryside. They provide shelter for birds to nest, protection for burrowing mammals, and a larder of berries over winter. In fact, more than 500 plant species, 60 species of nesting bird, and almost all native small mammals are supported by hedgerows. It's no wonder that these wildlife superhighways are often referred to as the Ritz Hotel for the creatures that call them home. But despite their importance, hedgerows are facing numerous threats. The loss of these habitats has been linked to significant declines in turtle dove and dormouse populations, among others. Moreover, many existing hedges are poorly cared for, with only about half of England's hedgerows in good condition. This is where the art of hedge laying comes in, a traditional skill that involves partially cutting and bending live shrubs and trees near the stem and weaving them together to rejuvenate the hedge. As we walk through the Dartmoor landscape with ecologist Megan Gimber, we're reminded that the value of hedgerows extends far beyond their ecological importance. They are also a testament to the country's rich cultural heritage, with each hedge telling a story of the people who have shaped the land over generations. Hedges are one of the best bits of wildlife on a farm, Gimber says, and hedges rely on farmers. Without the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into rejuvenating a hedge, they would slowly turn into a line of trees. As we look to the future, there is hope on the horizon. The government has pledged to create or restore 45,000 miles of hedgerow by 2050, recognizing their contribution to nature and carbon sequestration. It's an ambitious target, but one that could have a lasting impact on our landscape. As Gimba so eloquently puts it, we get to be the architects of that. We get to make a lasting impact on the landscape. And so, as we conclude this episode of Nature Walk, I'd like to leave you with a sense of wonder and appreciation for these incredible ecosystems. Whether you're a farmer, a conservationist, or simply someone who appreciates the beauty of the natural world, hedgerows are a treasure that deserves our protection and care. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring your natural world.